Okay, so for the YouTube viewers, we have to do the build guide on the Magic Missile Barrage for PvE. I already did the PvP version, so we'll do the PvE one here. And the Magic Missile build here obviously uses Force of Heracus here. It's awakened for 30% more magic missile damage. And then we're also using, once again, the 4-piece Vithus for the 30% attack speed here. So we're trying to activate this, trying to keep this up as often as possible. It is a little easier to keep this up in PvE, compared to PvP, because for this one we're going to be using Lightning Nova to activate it mostly. So Lightning Nova with the Siphon. If you have the Siphon here, then you get a move speed buff, and this move speed buff will give you the 4-piece Vithu a bonus 30% attack speed there. And then we also activate it through teleport with the Mask of Illusions here. The invisible teleport buff gives it to you. And then Ice Armor here, not modified by anything, is also going to give it to you. But Lightning Nova is probably the easiest way here to activate it, just because it has such a short cooldown. It only has a 6-second cooldown here. So if I activate this, you'll see the Vithu's buff right here. And then I just kind of close up the gap here. There's a gap in between, but with just the Lightning Nova by itself, it's already got a pretty good uptime, more than 50% uptime it seems. Yeah, it's got like a 60% uptime just with Lightning Nova alone. So we fill in that gap with the Ice Armor here, and then I can go back to Lightning Nova once the Ice Armor is done. And then to fill up the next gap, I can just use Teleport to fill the next gap here, and then we go back to Lightning Nova, and then by the time this Lightning Nova finishes, Ice Armor will be back up for this next gap, and so forth. You just kind of keep filling. You can basically get 100% uptime with Vithu's urges through these skills, and so this is just going to keep you spamming that magic missile very rapidly here. And that's basically all you need to do with this build, is just keep spamming magic missile with Vithu 4-piece activated. And then you also throw in the Disintegrate. The Disintegrate's being modified by the Arcane Intensifiers, and this one gives you the Instantaneous Beam. But the reason why we fire this is because the Instantaneous Beam will apply this 10% damage debuff to enemies immediately, just in one instant cast. So this is for group play mainly, especially if you're in groups, if you're in dungeons or raids and you're fighting a boss. Applying this debuff for everyone in your group to do an extra 10% damage is worth it. So activate your buff, fire the Disintegrate, spam magic missile, and just keep doing this. Pretty straightforward. What else do I have here? I have fiery balls, just because there's nothing really else that we need. And same with the pants. We're just using displacement damage here of the pants. These two are pretty free slots. You can kind of change that if you really want to. And then really it's just all about stacking extra magic missile damage here. You can see I have quite a bit. I have 4.5 primary here, 6 here, and then another 4.5 here. So I've stacked that quite a bit. Additional attack speed and skill damage is also useful here. And beneficial effect duration, we already have 30% beneficial effect duration here. So if you get more, you can kind of make it easier you get the longer duration on the Vithus, but not really necessary. You see that we already have 100% uptime between the skills that we have for PvE here. So the beneficial effect duration kind of it's not really a necessity. Crit chance is always as good here. So I have like a total of 11% crit chance overall and some crit damage here, and then 6.5% extra attack speed here. That also combines. That 6.5 also combines with the 30 from Vithu, and then the 16% from Calciferant's Invigoration here. And then the additional gems here are just things that increase my glow of damage so that my magic missile will hit harder, like Fervent Fang, Bloody Reach, and Berserker's Eye. Phoenix Ashes is here mainly for PvP, and then Bloodsoaked Jade is another damage increase for me. I was also able to get a little more magic missile on my charm today. So I've been buying out some of these magic missile damage charms and trying to re-roll this higher. It was 2%, but I've been able to get a 4% roll now from the Imbune, so a little extra there, I guess. It's going to be harder to get anything higher here. It gets pretty low chance to get anything higher with the 6, 8, and 10%. 10% RNG rolls, they get pretty low there. So let's try it against this raid boss. I'm using Force of Heracus for 30% more magic missile damage right now too. So activate it and then just spam away. It's a rapid fire. With an ice armor, spam away. Hit them with the disintegrate for more damage. I can lightning over again here. Spam away. And then I can teleport, get it back again. Keep spamming. Lightning Nova, it's up again. Ice armor is about ready. Ice armor. And disintegrate into Lightning Nova. Here we go. Use the teleport. It's a Lightning Nova. You just kind of keep an eye on this buff up top left here, and then just try to activate it again as soon as it goes down. Just try to keep that 30% attack speed uptime here. Just constantly. You weave in the teleport when you need it. Fudge, you look like you just rolled out of bed, man.
Did you get hit by a bus? What happened?
Are you tired? You look so tired, Fudge. You look so tired.